Hey y'all, it's Tom and this is the Acer Predator Helios Neo 16S and why you shouldn't buy it. I'm kidding, it's not a bad laptop at all. One thing I think is true though, is that a lot of you might not even be paying attention. If you are paying attention, leave a comment down below. If you aren't, mom's man. So, about the Predator Helios Neo 16S. This is one of the laptops of all time. One of the more powerful laptops of all time, really. It has an Ultra 9 275HX, an RTX 5070 Ti, 32GB of DDR5 RAM, and 1TB of storage. How do I say this? It's great, really. I mean, it's got 12GB of VRAM, you know, that's pretty cool. But just how great is it? Here comes the performance section. So, let's start off with Cyberpunk 2077, of course. At ultra settings, we get an average FPS of about 70 to 80 frames per second and around 60 to 70 on demanding areas of the game. Now if you don't mind a very slight degrade on visual clarity, you can enable DLSS and get much more FPS. Next up is Arc Raiders. This one is, well, I guess you could say it was recently released. I loved the game when it was still in the testing phase, but at the highest settings possible, with ray tracing set to high and DLSS set to balanced, we get an average FPS of around 80 to 90 frames per second. I think that's pretty sweet and definitely playable. But it might not be for you, so maybe turn down the ray tracing, but you know, to me that's hella playable. And lastly, a very demanding game. Welp, Stalker 2 at high settings with DLSS set to DLAA, we get an average FPS of nearly 60 frames per second. Now, granted, it's running without any upscaling because of the DLAA, and we are gaming on a laptop, but we're talking about a 5070 Ti, you know? It's not just nothing. It's kind of disappointing, but I guess that's also because UE5 shenanigans and whatnot, whatever. Now that we're done with that, this laptop has a native screen resolution of 1600p or 2K if you want to call it that. It also has a 240Hz refresh rate. Now that's cool and all, but this laptop has an OLED display. Pretty cool, don't you think? It also covers 100% of the DCI-P3 color space, so if you're, if you're into photo or video editing, productivity stuff, or you're just into coloring like a child with crayons and shit, this one's great for you. This one's, you are gonna have fun with this. Maybe not. Whatever. Now, I'll get over the ports as quick as I can. To the left of the laptop, we have one Ethernet port, one USB 3.2 port, a micro SD card slot, and a headphone jack. To the back of the laptop, we have an HDMI 2.1 port, two Type-C USB-C ports, with one being a Thunderbolt 4 port, and finally to the right, we have two USB 3.2 ports. That's it. If you think this laptop's cool, and I personally think it is, why don't you click on the link in the description down below or scan this QR code. It currently costs $2,100, which I think is pretty reasonable for what you're getting. 5070 Ti, Ultra 9 275HX, an OLED screen with a refresh rate of 240Hz. Sheesh, man, that's fucking cool. Anyway, it's Tom. I'll see you all next time and have yourselves an awesome day.